Hi, my name is Manjunath. On 1st February 2018, Mr. Arun Jaitley presented the budget. He has made certain changes to the income tax which is going to impact the salaried class. Let's look at these changes. Let's have a look at the changes first. He has removed exemption on transportation allowance and medical allowance. He has introduced standard deduction. There is an increase in cess from 3% to 4%. To understand the impact of exemptions that were removed, you have to know as to what was the maximum exemptions that were allowed in the year 2017-18. An exemption of rupees 19,200 was allowed on transportation allowance. An exemption of rupees 15,000 was allowed on medical allowance. A standard deduction of rupees 40,000 is allowed from the financial year 18-19. What is the impact of this? Your net income for calculation of IT would come down by rupees 5,800. How? Standard deduction allowed is rupees 40,000. Total exemption taken away from you is rupees 34,200. That is rupees 19,200 of transport allowance exemption and rupees 15,000 of medical allowance exemption. Total 34,200. The difference rupees 5,800. Your tax would come down by some amount depending on the slab that you fall under. But we have to consider one more change. There is an increase in cess from 3% to 4%. Now let's consider the impact of these changes on the three income tax slabs. 1. Where income is greater than 2.5 lakhs but less than or equal to 5 lakhs. 2. Income is greater than 5 lakhs but less than or equal to 10 lakhs. 3. Income is greater than 10 lakhs. Let's have a look at the slab where the income is greater than 2.5 lakhs but less than or equal to 5 lakhs. We will calculate income tax for the financial years 17-18 and 18-19. We are considering salary heads of basic, HRA, transportation allowance, medical allowance and special allowance, and a gross salary of 5,62,200 for both the financial years. Exemption under section 10. Transportation allowance and medical allowance exemptions are allowed for the financial year 17-18 while it is not allowed for the financial year 18-19. And hence total exemption under section 10 is shown as 34,200 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 0 for the financial year 18-19. Salary after section 10 stands at 528,000 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 562,200 for the financial year 18-19. Standard deduction of 0 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 40,000 for the financial year 18-19. Hence salary after standard deduction is 528,000 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 522,200 for the financial year 18-19. If you see the difference between these two, it is 5,800 rupees. We will consider the same professional tax of rupees 2,400 for both the financial years. Hence your income from head salaries is 525,600 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 519,800 for the financial year 18-19. We'll consider the same chapter 6A deductions of 1.5 lakhs and hence net income is 3,75,600 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 369,800 for the financial year 18-19. Income tax for the financial year 17-18 is 6,280 while cess is 188 at 3%. So total tax for the financial year 17-18 is 6468. For the financial year 18-19, income tax is 5990 and cess is 240 at 4%. Total tax is 6230. The difference between the tax of 17-18 and 18-19 is 238 rupees, which is very nominal. Now let's look at a slab where income is greater than 5 lakhs but less than or equal to 10 lakhs. Again, we will be comparing income tax for the financial years 17-18 and 18-19. We will take the same salary heads: basic, HRA, transportation allowance, medical allowance and special allowance. Gross salary of 732,900 for both the financial years. Exemption under section 10, transportation allowance of 19,200 and 15,000 for the financial year 17-18 and nothing for the financial year 18-19 because it has been removed. Now, total exemption under section 10 stands at 34,200 for the financial year 17-18 and nothing for the financial year 18-19, and hence salary after section 10 is 698,700 for the financial year 17-18, 732,900 for the financial year 18-19. Standard deduction is not allowed in the financial year 17-18 and hence 0, but it is 40,000 in the year 18-19. So salary after standard deduction for the financial year 17-18 is 698,700 while it is 692,900 for the financial year 18-19. We are considering the same professional tax, hence income from head salaries is 696,300 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 690,500 for the financial year 18-19. We are considering the same chapter 6A deductions of 1,50,000 for both financial years. Net taxable income is 546,300 for the financial year 17-18 while it is 540,500 for the financial year 18-19. If you compare the income from head salaries for the financial years 17-18 and 18-19, you'll see that the difference is 5,800 again. Now let's come back to the net taxable income, which was 546,300 for 17-18, 540,500 for 18-19. Income tax for the financial year 17-18 is 21,760. Education cess at 3% is 653. Total tax is 22,400 to 22,413 for the financial year 17-18. While income tax is 2,600 and education cess is 824 at 4% and total tax is 21,424 for the financial year 18-19. The difference again is very nominal, which is 989. Now let's consider a slab where income is greater than 10 lakhs. We'll again compare income tax for the financial years 17-18 and 18-19. We are considering the same salary heads: basic, HRA, transportation allowance, medical allowance and special allowance. A gross salary of 11,98,700 for both financial years. There is a transportation and medical allowance exemption for the financial year 17-18, but it is not there for the financial year 18-19. Hence, Total exemption under section 10 for 1718 is 34,200, while it is 0 for 1819. And salary after section 10 is 11,64,500 for the financial year 1718, while it is 11,98,700 for the financial year 1819. There is no standard deduction for the financial year 1718, while it is 40,000 for the financial year 1819, and hence salary after standard deduction is 11,64,500 for the financial year 1718, while it is 11,58,700 for the financial year 1819. If you see the difference between these two, it is 5,800. Now, this professional tax for both financial years is 2,400. So income from head salaries for 1718 is 11,62,100, while it is 11,56,300 for the financial year 1819. We are considering the same Chapter 6A deduction of 1.5 lakhs. So your net taxable income for financial year 1718 is 10,12,100, while it is 10,06,300 for the financial year 1819. Income tax for the financial year 1718 is 1,16,130, while it is 1,14,390 for the financial year 1819. Education cess at 3% for the financial year 1718 is 3,484, while it is 4,576 for the financial year 1819 at 4%. So total tax 1,19,614 for financial year 1718, while it is 1,18,966 for the financial year 1819. You save 648, which is very nominal. We can conclude that the impact of changes to the income tax is nominal, but on the positive side. Please subscribe if you like this video.